What's up, kids? This is Onion63. Just want to show you what I found in a box in my garage. This is a magazine called Blunt Snowboarding from the late 90s. It was around for about a year or two, and then Larry Flint overtook the publication and went out of business. So this is just a few of the issues I had from October 97 till February 1998. Here's Mikey LeBlanc sliding a rail in Utah with no snow. Dog in the background. So this is a magazine that no way would be able to be published nowadays just because everything's so tight in the snowboarding industry. Here's the Super Park issue to show you some ads from companies that aren't even around anymore. Here's a Foursquare with when Peter Line and Ingmar Bachmann were big. Jesse Havari, special blend. Basically, Blunt used to kind of just publish whatever they wanted to. This is the Super Park issue. They had a guide, an article guide to peeping, S&M Festival, Red Panties. They had interviews with the female snowboarders. They titled those Puss in Boots, which they'd never be able to do now. Deftones article. So Blunt was just sort of a half Mad Magazine, half Playboy, half even less of a snowboarding magazine. So in this issue, this is the Super Park issue from '98. They actually had all the letters answered by a porn star named Brittany Andrews. So most of them I couldn't read to you because with the language and everything, they probably wouldn't get published. So here's Brittany. Here's a shot of her looking at the letter. This is when people used to write letters, smoking a cigarette. There's no way that would get in. And actually, here's a letter. Actually, this was my letter that got published. I asked to see the girl that did the music reviews. I asked to see what she had going on underneath her dress. So they actually got her to. Her name's Jennifer Brandon. They actually got her to pull up her dress, and they published a shot of her. So here's a shot of Peter Line. It says, Peter Line sucked off, down 3 Red Bulls and then had to go to the doctor to get his stomach pumped. Not really. So here's a shot of Peter Line drinking a Red Bull. It's the ride for form. There's some, I don't know, something in Swedish Super Session was what this was called. So I guess Red Bull sponsored this. Here's Daniel Frank. It says a jock pounding a beer. Here's a little article. It's how to get a black eye from a pro vert skater. So I guess one of the guys from the magazine got drunk when they were in Sweden at a bar, and a pro skater by the name of Ben Pappas punched him in the face. So there's a shot of his black eye, and here's another shot of him. It says, special thanks to pro vert skater Ben Pappas for helping me with my dilemma. I hope your hand is still okay for doing big air grabs. So they just show him all beaten up. And here's Jim Rippey doing a pretty big backflip. Here's the Pervert's Guide to Peeping. Here's a shot of Morgan LaFont. It says, Morgan LaFont isn't the only girl I would never want to fight, but she's definitely one of them. And this was a girl who used to do these backflips at competitions in her bra. So she's going. Here's Devin Walsh jumping a jump in a cowboy outfit. Oh, here's a shot of the Super Park that the guys at Blunt designed. You can see there's 2 pretty big jumps up top, and a little hut down at the bottom. Here's a shot of J.P. Walker doing a switch backside 540 rodeo at Brighton. And there's J.P. And the caption is, "Can I get a hit, boom bip, with a brother named J.P.? He's got a new trick. He's ripping and stomping New York, Brighton, and Compton. So check it out." And here's a girl, Leslie Taylor at Mount Baker. She's just ripping a line. See that? And the caption is, "Your daddy works in porno now that mommy's not around. She used to love her heroin, but now she's underground. So you stay out late at night and do your dope for free, driving your friends crazy with your life's insanity." So some of you are old enough to know what song that's from. Here's a guy doing an air out of the pipe, and they don't know who he is. It says, "Who the hell is this guy? Seriously, who the F is this? We have no clue at all. Pettit was too hungover to get the guy's name. Dionne Warwick Psychic Friends Network couldn't even figure it out. But at $11.95 per minute, we did find out that romances are in Whitey's future and to avoid business propositions." So they pretty much were just goofing on everybody. Here's somebody doing a cab 540, and then to end this series, he stomps it, and then they give you the shot. Here's Jeremy Jones. It says, "Jeremy Jones gives the owners of Alta one more reason why they will never allow snowboarding at their precious resort." So it's Jeremy sliding a rail. Just more shots, some funny photos. Red Panties article. It says, "Look at the smooth, drawn-out precision of John Kramer as he demonstrates how to properly dry hump the white stuff." So here's a guy just riding his tail through some powder. Here's Tina Dixon. "Tina Dixon is twice the man those little girls from Hanson will ever be. Here she drops a giant snow testicle just to prove it to her mom, who's reading this right now. Bop." And here is Tina, I'm sure in Utah somewhere, dropping some giant snow testicle. Tina Dixon. More shots. Then, just to make sure, then this is, they used to review CDs and movies. Here they did a review of Snowboard Academy and Swedish Fish. There you go. Just to include everybody, here is a tale from the gay zone. They say, "This is a column in Blunt called the Gay Zone. Gay does not mean homosexual, it means happy." And they interview somebody who's cross-dressing. So as you can see, they were pretty funny. Here's a hot dog review. "What's new with your friend the hot dog?" by Evan Rose. And he talks about Hebrew National Kosher Franks, vegetarian Franks, cheese dogs, the Twinkie of meat products. I guess they're hot dogs injected with cheese. Ballpark turkey dog and fat-free. And then here's an ad for some. It's a joke ad, I guess, for some lubricant. You can read this. It says, "Ouch, my hurts, and in some rare cases catches on fire." And then they show you about penis fire. Here's the Deftones article or interview. They asked him if they ever snowboarded. He says, "Yeah, I do, but I suck though." Chino says that. And then they usually had a last page. Here's a condom ad. "If you snowboard, you know." And then the last page is a couple of kids crashing on a sled. And it says, "Jack and Jill went up the hill to do a bit of sledding. Jill's strap-on went up Jack's beep, making him crash, and now their sphincters are both reddening." So here you could read that. So that was Blunt. They were all kind of like this, just sort of goofing around on everybody. And that was pretty much it. Anyway, take care.